possibly.
Stream is offline, 0 out of 10 on IGN. I do not. Ah, now it's working.
Okay, so it is up.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see the mission editor.
Oh my god, I hear myself.
Yeah, turn your YouTube off or whatever. Your
Ah, yeah,
volume.
yeah.
Okay, so this is basically it right here. Well, minus the real number of units. This is just for testing purposes. We've got a FARP here. We'll have helicopters and bullshit like that there, and they'll be doing the resupply over to this. This right here, ground assault start. These are just test tanks. They're just T-72s. Eventually they will start from back here, but for testing purposes, I didn't want to wait 20 minutes for them fuckers to finally meander up here and then get into the conflict zone. So I started them off. Initially, what you should see is the these dudes, the blue assault group, I call them BAG. Their first objective is to get to the rally point. All right, because we could have eventually more than one group. And the rally point, they will determine what their objective is, depending upon whether or not the objective is controlled by red or blue will be their destination. So, let's see. So, the first of all, what they're going to do is they're going to move from here to here and then up to Akmaji border control. Well, the Overwatch area. Their Overwatch, they'll sit there and they'll destroy these people, and they'll also destroy the people as they're moving up. And once they're destroyed, then the helos would come in, drop the troops off. The troops would take the objective, and then once the blue objective is taken, then the bag dudes will say, okay, well this is now blue. Let's go to Leningori. So they'll go up to the Leningori Overwatch, and then they'll do the same thing. Whatever. This right here is a helicopter that defines a polygon zone. So it's never going to come into play, but what it is a kill zone for the firebase. The firebase up here consists of artillery units. They are BM-21s. So the what happens is if blue enters this zone, that's one flag, that's true. And this is another polygon zone right here. If blue cap is out of this zone, that means the bag dudes, these BAG, the ground assault dudes, will stop and they'll go, fuck that, we ain't advancing, we don't have any air cover. So the criteria for the artillery to strike is for the ground assault to be at speed 0 and for them to be inside the zone. Okay? Let's see. Oh, if they get damaged to a certain point, they'll say, "Fuck that! We're not advancing anymore. We're going to go back to the rally point." Okay, and once you're at the rally point and they're damaged, the helicopters, played by players, will use CTLD, grab the crate or crates, depending upon how many I want to make them do, and fly it over to the rally point, drop them off. These dudes get reconstituted and respawn at full strength and then continue their objective, bypassing the objectives, obviously, that have already been taken care of. Sound pretty cool so far?
Yes, definitely.
All right,
I
so
don't know. It's really hard to understand with all the delay in the stream. So it's like,
right. Yeah, I
yeah,
understand. Yeah, that's cool. I can't do anything about that, but you can go back and watch the stream. Let's see. So what I'm going to do right now is, well, you can turn me off in TeamSpeak and just listen to the stream, and then that will
yes.
you'll catch up. Let's see. So let's go ahead and start this up, and I'm going to just be watching it as a game master. Yes, yes, and we're going to watch this from a third-person view, and we're going to see what happens and how it happens. So first of all, blue, game master, start, fly, go in here. Let's go to F7. Let's go to Control F11. So you see, it gives you the objective, the rally point east of Lemoniska, right? Which is just up the road. If we look, this is their objective. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Let's go back to this. Speed it up. You see the dudes were covered by cap. Now they've changed their objective to there. All right. Since they entered that zone, they say, hey, these dudes need to be killed. So they're going to go to their overwatch position. And they're going to start being engaged by these dudes up here. I'm pointing at the screen, but since you can't see me, you can't see me what I'm pointing at. Let's go back to this view. All right, one dude's been shot.
what if all of them get murdered?
Then they respawn.
Why they no use glorious ATGMs from 5 kilometers?
They are. These are tanks, though. They don't have HEGMs.
T-72 should have it.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so you see the Georgian Armor Company has taken too many casualties. Now they're in full retreat. So if they make it back to the supply zone with at least one tank, we can resupply them.
Or instead we could kill them so that they respawn and we don't waste time.
Yeah, but their points taken off for friendly kills. So let's watch this dude get back. So he's waiting. No, he got killed. Okay, so they've taken too many casualties, and you see these dudes off in the distance. They've decided to respawn. In reality, it'll be a timer on the respawn, so it's just not automatic. So they're going to do the same thing. They've decided their new objective is the Akmaji overwatch position because those dudes over here are still there. So we'll just watch these dudes as they fly in, and all right, they should be starting to get engaged. All right, they've taken too many casualties. They've turned around. Come on, go, go, go. Get out of there. I want to try the resupply. Don't get killed. Don't get killed. Don't get killed. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, he got fucking killed. All right, so anyway, more dudes. Another respawn. Speed it up a little bit more.
Slapstick at its finest.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, please win. Please win. Don't get killed. Don't get killed. Don't get. Oh, you motherfucker. I don't want them to get killed. Come on. Don't get killed. Obviously, there will be a limit to the number of reinforcements. I mean, this isn't going to happen forever. Okay, so they've taken, and now they're in retreat. Come on, get out of there, little buddies. Please don't get killed. Don't. Stop shooting. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, he made it back. So he's sitting at the resupply zone, right? So now what we'll do, choose slot, this guy, start, fly. And we'll look at the battlefield report. Everything's under red control, and that gives you the current objective. And it also tells you the assault group status. They're at 25%. So, what we'll do is we'll pick up a crate. I've only got it set to one crate will resupply to full, but I'll change that. This is just for testing purposes. We'll grab spare parts and ammo. And load it up. Alright, now I'll take off and go to the zone. We're not going to have to go very far because I'm going to speed up time as soon as I get stabilized.
Oh yes, the crate is not a UAZ anymore. Oh yes.
Oh, right. And there are actual crate models with nets on them for used for sling loading, but I'll probably change this model. This is a generator model that Siri Bob uses to build FARPs with. I just generically grabbed it. Alright, I'm going to speed up time and hope I don't crash. Alright, I'm going to land down here. And hopefully I'll be within the zone that needs to be resupplied. So we're passing this dude right here. We don't have to land on this. This is just barely inside the zone for resupply. I could probably put down some smoke or something. Fucking perfect landing. Jesus Christ, deal. Alright. And we'll choose F3 to drop the crate. Parts and ammo, safely unhooked, 12 o'clock. This guy should disappear. He did. And you see the supplies have been delivered. And now the new objective is the Overwatch west of Akmaji, which is the original Overwatch. And the dudes spawned right around here somewhere. Fuck, where did they spawn? You know what? Fuck this. Let's go to choose slot, this, start, fly. There they are. They spawned behind me. I was about right here, but they spawned about right here behind me, so I didn't see them spawn. But you see, they have come back up. It's like they've been resupplied from one dude up to however many dudes there are, like 4. And that's basically it. What I'll do is I'll get these guys out of the way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Yeah, let's get these dudes out of the way. Let's give them orders. Set path. Alright, they're going to move. That way my guys will still be alive. And then I'm going to move the cap out of the zone and we can watch the artillery strike. Set path. Set path. This. Alright, so these guys have now determined that their new objective is up here because these guys got out of the zone. Basically, they should have died, but since they're out of the zone, this area here, they said, well, let's just advance. We can fix that later. So anyway, they're going to get back in formation. Speed up the time, and eventually we're going to lose cap coverage, and these guys will stop. Cap should be out of the zone here in just a second.
The gun smoke of the tanks firing.
I know, right? Okay, cap is out of the zone. Now, there is a routine that's a subroutine that's running, a function that's running to check if these flags are true, if the guy is stopped or and if he's in zone, and then it's going to check like every so often. Now you see the green smoke. That's just for testing purposes. That's actually the average position of every unit in the group, right? So what that means is the artillery dudes up here, they have found the target, which is the green smoke, which is the average position. Now, if we there are 6 of these dudes in their bunkers. All right. So if we speed up time, it takes them a little while based upon their experience level to fire off their rockets. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll speed up time just a little bit.
What's the name of this bunkers?
Those are can't remember right off. The revetments. Those are from the 476 targeting stuff. I'll give you a link.
Oh, so you can get them by default.
Right. Okay. So anyway,
Oh,
while
shit.
while these dudes were sped up, you saw that rocket launch. It usually takes a lot longer than that. And if we're out in the game master mode, we can actually see the rockets as they move into the target. So we'll go back here. We'll go back here. These are the rockets coming in, and they should be landing shortly. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty
Thing
fucking
is,
cool.
they don't do shit to tanks.
What's that?
They don't do shit to tanks.
Yeah, they do. If they get a direct hit, they will.
Yeah, like get a direct hit on the tank.
Yeah.
Very unlikely.
Well, I'm doing what I can. You can fucking do it yourself. Anyway, these guys are still stationary because the cap is not in the zone. And now a certain amount of time will pass, and artillery will strike again because they have not moved. So we won't go through that, but that's basically the mission. And you capture each zone by putting the infantry in the zone. All right. And I think that is it.
So if you put infantry, what are the tanks for?
The tanks are for killing other tanks. You don't assault. You don't have a fucking another country invade another country without tanks, right? I mean, you just can't.
Well, yeah.
Infantry's not going to come down and kill a fucking company of tanks.
All the RPG 7s in the world.
Exactly.